Let's take a look at a variety of physical characteristics that set one cow apart from another.
When a herd of cattle enter the arena, I begin by sorting according to color. I look for color first because it's easy to immediately sort cattle into groupings. The main colors of some of the most common breeds are red, black, white, yellow, and gray. You may hear cutters speak of exotic cattle. These are usually mixed breeds with odd coloring, like an offshade of gray or red, or perhaps an unusual roan. We will discuss color more as we talk about other physical and behavioral characteristics. Depending upon what area of the country you live in, most cattle you cut nowadays are a mixed breed or crossbred. Let's look at some very generalized breeds of cattle. This first cow is a Charolais. Most Charolais are whitish in color. Charolais can vary anywhere from being almost bright white to a very gold color. The next cow is a typical redneck. It's a good quality redneck. You can see that by definition she does not have white on the top of her neck. She has longer ears than English cattle. This next cow is a Brayford cow, a cross between a Brahma and a Hereford. She has white on her mane and her ears are longer than a Hereford's, more like a Brahma's. The extra skin underneath the neck is called the dewlap, typical of a Brahma. The next cow is one of the most desirable cutting cattle, the Black Baldy. A Black Baldy is simply a black cow with a white face. This is a Black Brangus. She's a cross between a Brahma and an English Angus. Notice the long ears and nose. This is a Simmental. Note the long white streaks of color and stocking legs. Simmentals are most often red and white. Checking out a cow's head in detail helps you distinguish cattle which look a lot alike in their bodies but are different in their faces. Here's some different ways of viewing their heads. Motley face means there are at least two different colors on their face, sometimes in a distinct pattern. If the pattern helps you remember the cow, call the cow by that name. For example, the white in this cow's face looks like a broken ring. You could call her Broken Ring as a way to remember her. Here's another black mott, but this time the black on this cow's face forms what's called a bridge across the nose. Bridge nose is a very common kind of motley face.